Hey guys, it's Coach Steve, and I've got this week's workout brief. Starting Monday, we're going to go into some skill work with some Olympic weightlifting. We're going to go and play with power snatch. Now, the whole point of this is actually to get better at performing the movements. So there's going to be a lot of skill on this. After going through the basic, we're going to practice. We'll start loading up some weights, and we'll start building to what will be a heavy single for you with really good form. Power snatch is one of those that if you start going off the rails, you're going to develop very bad habits very quickly. So we want to continually grease those good movements. After that, we're going to take the workouts outside, and it is just a good cardio burner, 3 rounds, thrusters, burpees over the bar. Generally, both of those movements take about a minute each. And if you're pushing the pace fairly consistently, obviously the more braking you do, the longer that will take. But generally, we want it to be very consistent, unbroken for most of that workout. Tuesday, we are going to practice some gymnasty. We're gonna play with the things that would take you to a muscle up, specifically the kipping portion of this. So if you've already got a muscle up, we're gonna play with the kipping and work on being very efficient with the muscle up through a very solid and a very efficient kip. If you're not quite there yet, we're gonna play with some kip swings so that you can get the power that you need to get up towards the bar. And this can either be on the rings or the bar. If you've not played with kip swings enough, either one of those would be helpful. After that, we're gonna go into an AMRAP. Actually, it's an AMRAP, as many reps as possible. Overhead squats and ball slams. Each round, you're going to add one. So you'll start off with 1 overhead squat and then do 1 ball slam, 2 overhead squats, 2 ball slams, and continue moving through the 15 minutes. This one should start with a weight that you can move very controllably, although as you get into the higher rounds, it will be hard to continue to do those unbroken. 15 minutes is going to be a long time to hold that. Wednesday, we're going to start off with some clean and jerk basics, just kind of reviewing the movement, and then going into a longer workout where we're going to do 5 rounds of some clean and jerk, push-ups, kettlebell swings, and running. The goal here is that this guy is going to take us anywhere between 25 and 30 minutes of movement. We do have some built-in rest, so you're going to push really pretty hard during each round, and then you're going to take a minute rest. That minute rest is not going to be enough for you to fully recover. So you're not going to be sprinting through these rounds. You're going to still have to pace it, but that minute rest means you're going to be able to hit those clean and jerks fairly focused and then try to push through the other 3 movements, which are pretty low skill. Thursday, we're going to go into the gym and we're going to work on pulling heavy pull-up bar. We're going to do heavy weighted pull-ups. If you're not quite there with the weight, you will use a band, whatever smallest band you can use to get 5 reps and build up to whatever you can. It probably will not be your first set, even if you think you know exactly where to go. Spend 3 or 4 sets building up to that, maybe even 5. After that, we're going into another 15-minute AMRAP, alternating dumbbell snatches, V-ups, and box jumps. This one will start to add up the core for both the dumbbell snatches and the box jumps will be taken out with those V-ups. So this one is going to progressively get a little bit harder. Definitely want to go at a pace that you can maintain. It's slightly technical, and you have to pay very close attention to both those snatches and those box jumps. So slow it down at the beginning, go consistent. And if you have extra at the end, that's when you'll turn on the gas. Friday, coming into the gym, we're going to build to a heavy 5-rep push press. This is from the floor. We are not yet using racks for this. And then our benchmark workout of the week, our named workout. We take our wall balls outside and we do a squat and throw up at the ball 150 times. Karen, this one is 150 wall ball shots. If you're doing this RX, 10 feet. The goal here is that you're going to grind on the squat. Your legs will be toast. the goal here is to break this into segments where they're toast at the end and not before you finish. Sometimes we break that off a little bit big, and it gets hard to finish. Finding that good even point where you can break, take a short break, and then get back to it is the key to having a really great Karen score. Saturday, we'll start off with some ring dips, practicing those. This isn't something that we've done a lot lately, so I expect there to be a lot of just refamiliarizing ourselves with the rings, and then going into three sets of max reps. If you're still using a band, that's fine. Use the band, get as many reps as you can, and then walk outside and take a break. For the workout, we're going to run a mile or 8 to 9 minutes, and then come in and do front squats. As many front squats as you can in the rest of 12 minutes. So we'll put a clock on, you'll go run your mile or however far that is for you, and then come in and just pound out as many front squats as you can. This one's kind of interesting in the fact that your legs are already a little smoked from the run, so those front squats can get a little bit spicy. That's what we've got coming up this week, guys. Really looking forward to some of the gymnastics training again. It's a lot of fun to get back into that. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. If you have any questions or anything, hit me up.